Understanding ambient occlusion in simple terms. Hello everyone, today, we're diving into a fascinating topic in the world of graphics and visualization. Have you ever wondered how video games and animated movies look so lifelike and three-dimensional? A big part of that magic is thanks to a technique called ambient occlusion. Don't worry if this sounds complex. We're going to break it down into simple, easy-to-understand parts. So, let's get started. Imagine you're in a room filled with furniture. Some corners and areas where objects meet are naturally darker than the open spaces because less light reaches there. This is what ambient occlusion represents in the digital world. It's a shading and rendering technique used in 3D computer graphics to add realism. It calculates how exposed each point in a scene is to ambient lighting. Therefore, the parts that are less exposed to ambient light appear darker, creating a more lifelike and three-dimensional appearance in games and animations. Ambient occlusion works by simulating how light radiates in real life and how it creates shadows in areas where objects block the ambient light. The main idea is to darken enclosed and sheltered areas of an object and keep the well-lit areas brighter. This effect enhances the depth and the contours of the object, making it look more realistic. For instance, in a video game, the space under a table or the crease of a character's clothing would appear darker due to ambient occlusion. You might wonder why ambient occlusion is such a big deal. The answer lies in its ability to bring a sense of depth and realism to digital images. Without ambient occlusion, 3D models can look flat and less lifelike. It provides the visual cues our brains need to understand the shapes and contours of objects in digital images, similar to how we perceive these nuances in the real world. And that's a wrap on ambient occlusion. It's incredible how this technique can add so much depth and realism to digital images, transforming them into lifelike scenes. Whether you're a gamer, a budding animator, or just someone curious about digital graphics, understanding ambient occlusion is a step closer to appreciating the magic behind the stunning visuals in digital media. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video sheds light on the fascinating world of 3D graphics and animation.